All right, so we're looking at the day 2 self-assessment for geometry. I am 1. All right, and today you guys worked with points, lines, and planes. A little bit challenging. The first one here asked you to show planes A, B, and C intersecting at the line XY. Okay, now this is kind of like the pages of a book if you think about it. So this would be just 3 pages, but you could have an infinite number of pages, right? They all share like the spine. Okay, think about the spine of a book. If you were to open up that book and there's all those pages, think about each one of those pages as a plane. Okay, so here's one plane, a second plane, a third plane, A, B, and C, and they all intersect at line XY. All right, for number 2, you guys were looking at these intersecting planes. Okay, so sometimes it helps to kind of work with a cube looking thing. But anyways, this is kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes all intersecting. All right, now you had to draw 3 lines that were not parallel, but also did not intersect. And you learned today that that was called skew. Okay, these 3 lines, these are skew lines. Okay, now, once again, they're not parallel, and you would think, okay, well, if they're not parallel, then they're going to intersect. But in this case, they are not parallel, and in that 3-dimensional space, they're also never going to intersect. This is just one possible answer. There are multiple options here. All right, thirdly, you had parallel planes that are perpendicular to the same line. Okay, now parallel planes are just the same thing as parallel lines. Parallel planes do not intersect. So think about like the ceiling of the room that you're in right now, okay? And the floor of that same room, all right? Now those 2 planes, those planes are parallel. Obviously, they're never intersecting, right? And then we have a line coming up through the floor, comes on up through the ceiling. That corner there represents 90 degrees, meaning that they are perpendicular. All right, and lastly, you have plane N, and you have 3 lines intersecting at point P above plane N, and those lines all intersect plane N at A, B, and C. This is my favorite one. These are tricky, but it just kind of takes playing around with it, messing around with it a little bit until you find something that meets all the criteria. Okay, good job.